This week I've been so busy catching up on work I was off for basically off for 2 weeks over the holidays, so I real busy work week this week, but I also did a show Saturday and then I did a show Tuesday, so building some shafts and doing some stuff like that.
Are you gonna try to go to the PGA show?
When is that?
Next week?
Maybe. I'm so out of the loop with the pro stuff. Between doing the selling and my regular job lately, and then just it's blown up so fast, like the one-man thing. Like I'm trying to order, I'm trying to do this, do that.
Didn't you recently get married?
And that too.
No, I was about to say, there's a lot going on there too, man.
Well, we've been together for 8.5 years, but yeah, definitely. Today's her birthday.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Where are you taking her?
Well, so let's talk about marriage. She's not feeling good today. We're supposed to go up to my mom's, who lives in the villages, or near the villages.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me last night, she's like, I don't think I want to go. Meanwhile, I've already got plans. I was taking a half day because she's working. I was gonna go golf up there while she was working.
Oh, and then have her meet you up there.
Well, no, she was gonna just work the rest of the day at my mom's, and now she doesn't want to go. So I'm like, I'm supposed to leave right after this
To head on up there?
Yeah, and I'm like, what? So you're gonna stay home on your birthday? She's like, it's fine. We have a 3-day weekend. We got Monday off, so.
Okay.
I'm like, man.
Martin Luther King Day, right?
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I don't really know what's gonna happen. All I know is she was supposed to be working, and I scheduled to go play in the villages. Hacienda Hills.
Oh, that sounds nice. What time's your tee time?
I haven't made one yet.
Oh, okay.
I actually haven't even called them to see if they're open, but shooting for 2:45, because I got a meeting from 1:30 to 2. But man, I played there before. I'm trying to play not all of them, but I'm trying to play a lot of the nice villages courses because, dude, Palmer Legends, I've played all three. They have 3 9s.
Mm-hmm.
I played the other one over Christmas break. It's so fucking nice, dude. Some of the nicest courses, and it's so
How much are they charging up there for those rounds?
So, around 50 or less. It was around Christmas for 4 people, 2 carts, 2 buckets, 9 holes. Right? 2 carts, 2 buckets, 9 holes. It was $115.
Holy cow.
I know, because we went late in the afternoon.
I thought it was supposed to be cheaper than that.
Well, I mean, for 4 people though, that's like $25, $30 a per. You know what I'm saying, with a bucket of balls and stuff. It's like $25 a person. So for 18, it's probably like 35, 40. They just probably raised it a little bit, but for those courses, that's like playing Lake Jovita.
Oh wow.
They're not. They're really.
You know how much
nice.
Lake Jovita's getting for a lot? Or 160 plus.
Jesus, dude, that's insane. Yeah, so I think it's because most of the people that play in the villages are village members, village ID.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So they all get a special rate. So outsiders, you pay a little bit more, but it's really nothing compared to you're playing on Lake Jovita level courses with prices of Scotland Yards. So it's been really nice. I've been trying to play
As long as the
there.
conditions aren't the same as Scotland.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, that's what I'm saying. They take care of. Normally it's solid green,
Unfortunately, around here, $80 is a normal round of golf.
Jesus. I went to Lexington Oaks one day. It was like 76. This is like 2 months ago, and I was like, for what?
And the cart's falling apart on
Yeah.
I'm like, holy cow.
I'm like,
And I bet the bar and kitchen weren't even open, were they?
I didn't even check. Probably not.
Yeah, they're closed on Sundays and Mondays.
That
With the
makes
bar.
sense.
I'm thinking, It's football season.
Yeah.
Why would you not have that bar open?
On a
I'd
Sunday?
have that thing closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays or
On
something.
a Sunday, yeah.
Well, you know, I don't think the guy who
It
runs
doesn't make sense. It actually,
Lexington is a bright man.
I was telling my mom last night, because I was or the other night at the driving range, I said, you know what'd be cool? You know, they have these that are 24 hours in the range. I said, and I know they have them, I'm probably out west, but a course that's open 24 hours that's lit, you know, really expensive because of the lighting, but you know how cool that would be?
Well, I think the lighting's going to get a lot cheaper now with the new light technology they have.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
Yeah, I didn't even ask Kyle what he's about to pay for
his electric bill's going to jump down
It's gonna go
quite
down,
a bit
right?
because he's going to LEDs.
which is amazing, yeah.
Oh, I mean, you'll have LEDs. Those things will last a decade without having to change them out.
Yeah.
And you don't have to, worry about the heat or any of that stuff coming off the lights.
Right, yeah, one of his lights is actually out right now. Do you ever go to that brand?
No.
Yeah.
I've got my own little spot in my backyard. I
Yeah.
just walk on out, pound away.
Well, I figured, I've been going there because the garage, it's a one-car garage, it's pretty full of shit,
Yeah.
so. And I hung Costco racks from the ceiling on both sides, so it's even tighter now. It got everything up off the floor, all the storage stuff, but
It's just,
swinging like this, you got a very limited
Yes.
space to swing.
So, good. Give me a swing here. We're going to take a look at. So we're going to utilize a little technology here. We're going to utilize.
I saw that. I got an email, I think.
Yeah. So we're going to be using Sportsbox. As I tell people, when we look at this, this gives us a MRI of your golf swing.
Nice.
With the Sportsbox, it's kind of like an MRI of your body.
Okay.
Does that make sense? What your
Yeah.
body movements are kind of doing. Alright, so. Put this on. Put this in there. But you like to have that little pause movement.
Yeah. I layered up for the cold later. I was like, I wonder how hot I'm gonna be in here. I'm already sweaty.
All right, big guy, let's take a look here. So let's diagnose what the two, they've got two big issues here. Let's take a
Okay.
look and see what they are. Okay, staying centered, that's our big one for right now, okay?
Okay.
And stop casting. So those are the two things that is detective of what your body is doing.
Okay.
So one, we're probably swaying too much off the ball,
Okay.
okay? And two, we're releasing that club a little bit early.
There early.
Let's take a look on the video here.
That makes sense.
Does that make sense, big guy?
Yeah. No, I can feel myself a little bit because I'm like stopping here. I'm trying to turn through and I'm
Okay.
tight.
So let's kind of take a look. So as far as the setup goes, probably a little bit of open shoulders here, but I'm okay with that as long as you are.
Open which way?
So like open, this would be square, open,
Oh, I see.
close, right? Okay. So if I kind of move the red line right here along here, what we want to typically see is we want to see more space get created between your hip and this line. What this thing is indicating is that this hip is going closer to this
Closer
line.
to the line.
Okay, so let's take a look and see.
Yeah.
All right, so you get there and then you start to
pulling
turn.
my knee. What the hell?
Right, because I think what's happening here is that you've slid this way and and then you try to capture that feeling. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah.
Okay, now it also indicates that we're having a little bit of an early release or a cast.
Yeah.
As you can see right here, right, you can see that your elbow's getting a little bit away from your side here.
Yeah.
And the angle that we've gotten here has gotten greater, not narrower.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so you see the early release with the hands there a little bit?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So first things first, let's work on our turn drill. Okay, so we start to get our body in a good position, and then we start working on trying to get the club to come down in a better manner. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's put the club down. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right here for us, okay? Let me get an alignment rod. Yep, here we go, perfect, okay? Now if you stand right over there, let me demonstrate this for you. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to focus on this hip turn and this body turn. So what's happening in the initial part of the swing is that we're going too far away from it.
Right.
Even though you're turning away, you've got your chest and hips too far back away to start off with. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this alignment rod right across our chest, and what we want to do is we want to create space about a softball's width from here. So as I go, okay, so I should have about a softball's width, or 8 inches or something like that. For you, it'd be kind of more like this.
Yeah.
And what's my knee doing?
Yeah.
You see where that's at?
Yeah.
Okay. So you've gone into it, and then you're like, ah, I know he told me I need to get that hip behind, and then you get like this.
Yeah.
Okay. And then a lot of other things at the top start to happen for us incorrectly. So we want to start with this first.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Make sense? Any
Yeah.
questions, big guy? Okay. You see it, you feel it, you know it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So club across your chest, there we go, good. All right, and then create some space there. So, good, okay, good. Good, good. And let's just focus on this guy coming down. There you go. Okay, you feel that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's do that again.
Yeah, I see. So before I was kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was coming sideways like this. So
So here, let's watch a quick little video so it gives you a little bit more explanation. All right.
We recognized in your swing that you have excessive sway in the backswing. The likelihood of struggling with inconsistent ball flight or making poor contact is much higher from this. Excessive sway in the backswing is when the chest and pelvis move too far away from the target. We can measure this with the help of the pelvis sway and chest sway tracker at the top of the backswing. Don't forget, check out those recommended drill videos.
Okay.
is
So,
that gonna cause the casting then? Do you think? Or part of it?
Yeah, it's gonna. It all builds on each other.
Yeah.
Right. Because once I start to get like this out in the way,
Yeah.
what am I going to do? I'm going to try to throw that club to get it back out in front of me,
Back, yeah.
right? So yeah, everything's going to build on top of each other. We're still going to have to kind of go through the motions a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But as the system said, this is the big thing. Yeah, we don't want that.
That's what.
All right, yeah. You see that knee coming in, everything's going up, get a lift, bad stuff starts to happen. There you go. Okay.
Kids are here.
Wesley Chapel's #1 babysitting service, and they're out there hanging out in the parking lot. That's great. That's great.
Is that what that is? A daycare over here?
No, but they've got this lady with a van that says #1
Oh.
babysitter in town, and the kids are running around the parking lot.
Oh.
That's great. I'll make sure I recommend them.
Yeah, right. It's probably the place right down by the smoke shop and the. So I was.
Probably just got done with the smoke shop.
I
Come
was
on, kids.
good.
Come on, kiddies.
Yeah.
Going on into the.
Stop and get my THC.
That's it, man. Get my catnip to deal with you kids.
Yeah. Right. Let's go this way.
Who am I kidding? He's probably a really good guy.
I was
Hey,
coming-
don't get that sway.
Well, I'm thinking what I was doing.
Okay.
I was coming
Yeah.
this way, like
All right.
2 foot, so I need to.
There you go. Right. You feel how your head stays much more centered
Yeah.
around your. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect, buddy. Now what we need to do is we need to do about. Do it one more time, but we need to do about 15, 20 minutes a day doing this, maybe 2 or 3 sessions, and get a good handle on this feel.
Okay.
Do it a couple more times for me so I can videotape it for you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna loosen up my lower left side of my back too. I can feel it.
All right. And hopefully what we really get is if we stop moving that sway, we should start getting rid of that lower body.
Slide.
Well, pain, right?
Oh, pain, yeah.
Right? We don't want to have that pain, but if I'm sliding in here and then I'm kind of coming, I'm going to pinch that lower back a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're staying centered. Now we can move into that ball. Good. Listen, kid, you keep this up, we're going to hit this bait.
It's grape flavored. They are all.
All right, who wants strawberries?
Yeah. They're all like fruity flavored like candy. They are.
All right, Marshall, you're getting cotton candy today.
Yeah.
It's crashed out.
All right. They all napped by noon. They were all great today. Why are their eyes red?
Allergies.
Yeah.
Allergies. Went to a flower festival.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're in the field running around.
That's it, man. Like the Buddhist monks.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the big number one movement pattern that we need to change.
Okay.
We need to start getting our hip turning behind there, creating space right there, and more turning around our center than feeling like we kind of get this, right?
Yeah, not that.
Okay. The old, rock and block kind of idea, Kyle gets away with it, thank God. But it's going to catch up. But, this kind of move through
Yeah.
and back through.
Yeah.
If you've got impeccable timing, you can do that,
Yeah.
right? And that's what Coach has. He's able to kind of get here and he's able to recenter so much better than most of us.
Yeah.
But for us mere mortals that can't do that, we need to turn around our central axis here. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what I was thinking I was needing to do when I was sliding. I guess maybe I thought I don't know, maybe it had to do with like tempo or something, but
Let me ask you this. Do you feel like you're rotating more or less now?
I feel like I'm rotating a little bit more, but just easier, I guess.
Okay.
Like it's easier at my center point of like my axis here. It's easier to rotate. When I was sliding, I felt like you said, like it was tighter for me to turn, but I felt like it was almost like a flow kind of like thing. But you're right. I mean, it's easier to just
Right.
turn, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Now here's the other thing I want you to kind of, as you notice that, right? What do you notice in your feet? What do you notice with your feet pressure? Do you feel that on the inside of your right foot?
Yeah.
Right? And you feel a little bit on the inseam of your left foot?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Here, I feel like I'm more balanced too. Like,
Good.
when I'm turning, pressure's coming down this foot
Yeah.
versus when I'm sliding, I almost feel like,
Weight's on outside of that foot,
yeah,
right?
and like all the weight's almost on this foot. So I'm really just like, that's just there to like keep me in place. But
A touch
when I'm
point.
turning, it's like almost even, maybe like 60-40, but yeah.
Okay.
I feel more balanced, let's put it that way.
Good. So the big thing is that with us turning around our spine, your consistency of returning that club back to impact consistently goes up significantly, right? Not to say it's going to be perfect every time,
Yeah.
but we've got a much better, higher probability of a better contact strike, right?
Makes sense. Should I completely like lock this out, or should I like keep it bent a little bit, or should I lock it out?
I'd like to see a little bit of some flex in the right knee, but if you straighten it out, it's okay.
Like there?
Yeah, I mean, that's a personal thing.
Okay.
Okay, but if you want to kind of straighten it out a little bit, it's okay. Okay, but let's not try to deadlock it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go, perfect. Right? Just enough flexibility that we can push back into the downswing, right? Good. 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 So, that's one thing that we need to work on, okay? So the second thing that we need to work on is getting rid of the cast,
Yeah.
okay? I'm hoping that once we start to move correctly, these things become simpler, right? Not that they cure themselves, but at least it becomes easier for us to maintain and manage.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me kind of see what we got here. Any questions right now, Daniel?
No, it makes sense. It's making sense. I've been striking like pretty well. I feel like consistency wise, like I'm not going off to the right or to the left really. If anything, just short maybe in
Okay.
some of my clubs. And there's a couple times where I'll catch the ground a little more than I want to, but nothing like, you know, when I'm playing at least. Driving range occasional I'll lift up and top one or something, but
Yeah.
you know, for the most part.
Right, but can you see where, you know, that one, where, especially the one you were talking about where you hit behind it a little
Yeah,
bit, you see how
100%.
this would definitely play into that
100%.
factor?
Yep, 100%.
Right? And
That's
it-
what I'm thinking is.
Right, and if I get in here and if I slide back over here, and if I don't get back,
Yeah.
thinny,
Yeah.
right? If I get back on over here, you know, chunk. There's just the inconsistency gets wild.
Yeah,
Okay. So if you jump back over here, let me demonstrate a few things here for us. Okay. So the second thing that the AI program detected for us was casting, and we can see that in the TrackMan
Yeah.
video, is that as we get here, you're getting like this and the hands are going out and away.
Yeah.
Okay. We want to try to maintain this angle right here. For some people, you know, and this might work for you, is they want to feel like they're still keeping the back of their right hand cupped, right? So as they come on in here, you see that cupping that I have right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Maintaining that cupping as long as humanly possible, right? I don't want to try to get like this and do that too much, but I want to get to the point where I get here. And then once my hands get to right about where my thigh is, that's where I want to start with releasing that club as I come through.
Right.
Okay? But the big thing that we got to kind of do or focus on is, if you see this tee, right? If I get up to the top of my backswing, I want to feel like I'm driving that tee back down towards the ball. Right?
Okay.
And once I get my hands right here, you can see that tee is going past the ball.
Yeah.
My hands have gone too far. So here, good, still pointing at it. Now it's time to
Now release.
release, okay? And you can kind of piece that together a little bit in practice, right? Now the other thing that we kind of do here is this, right? I get on up here and I go pump, pump. You're doing that already, but pump, holding that angle though. You see how I'm trying to keep that club head behind my hands? Pump, pump. And then once I get here and I cannot hold that anymore, release, okay? Now that's one way of kind of doing it out there on the driving range. Very simple.
Yeah.
Right? The other thing is that get up against a wall. Okay? If I got you here and I just said, hey, I got to get left arm parallel to this, turn up to the top, right? And then what I want to do is I want to work that club away from that wall. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay? It gives us a good feel of what we need to do, right? If I get here up to the top and then I go, we've casted, right?
Yeah.
It gives us a real good indicator, right? Okay, good. So
Yeah.
want to try to, get the feeling of trying to maintain that angle of my back wrist a little bit longer, right? Like a tennis player.
Yeah.
And then release that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
Especially the wall thing makes 100% sense, but the tee, it gives you like the exact time to
Yeah.
come through.
Right. Yeah. So once I get to here and I see that thing is pointing right at the ball,
Yeah,
my hands are in a good spot to release now.
yeah,
Okay. But if I get here and I'm like this and the tee's past that ball,
yeah,
I've held on to that angle too long. Right.
yeah.
And if I get here and then I've released too early. Not typically I see,
Yeah.
but I don't want you to get caught into the point where the tee is going past the ball and we're
Yeah.
holding it too long.
Yeah,
Then I'm never going to be able to rotate out of that.
right.
Does that make
What
sense?
are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, it's probably going to go right. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so here I'm going to put this tee in the butt of your club.
All right.
There you go. What you drinking on there?
Welch's grape juice now. It's a natural energy drink like green tea extract and
About to say.
all that good stuff.
Have a sip of that.
Yeah, it's about the same thing. Yeah, it's got 200 milligrams of caffeine. So usually my whole well, it's like cup and a half, 2 cups of coffee, but usually my whole day is that. Like I don't drink.
Okay.
Maybe I'll have a little bit more than that.
How much
but
sugar do they put in that?
That's 0 sugar.
Oh, okay.
Zero
Okay.
sugar. I mean, it's got obviously fake sugar in it, so that part is
Artificial
unhealthy.
sweetener, I think they
Artificial,
call it?
yeah. Hopefully it's stevia. It's probably not, but the caffeine is green tea extract, so at least
Okay.
it's decent.
All right, so let's just kind of go through this part of what we're talking about of maintaining that angle. We're not trying to hit the ball. Okay, I just want you to kind of get that thing up and then pump it back down. Get a feel for it. Right? Yeah. Right there. Good. Now release those hands at that point. Right? There you go. Mm-hmm. Yep. Then release. Yep. Perfect. You see how you're not holding on so long?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, drag them down. Perfect. And release. Good.
That feels much better.
Yeah.
I mean, timing my release. I guess I didn't have a visual trigger to time. I mean, we've probably done this drill before, but when I'm hitting, I don't have a visual trigger to time
Release
my
them.
release. So I mean, this
Okay.
makes a lot of sense for.
Okay.
I'm kind of just like doing it by feel, right? But
Well, yeah, you're kind of getting a visual cue of when to, but then we start to relate what is that to a feel,
yeah,
right? Okay, I
Exactly.
see where that's at. It shouldn't go past this point, or it should go past this point. Does
Right.
that make sense?
right.
Right, and then boom, release. Good. Good. All right. So let's do this. Now that we've we're not going to work on the turn part right now,
Okay.
okay? We'll get to that when we start working on the full swing a little bit. But let's just try to work on the next 5 or 6 swings here, of trying to maintain that angle and get rid of the cast a little bit.
Okay. You want me
Okay.
to actually hit it?
Just a small little swing, right? Just kind of what we're practicing on right there. Trying to feel like the
Punch.
butt of that club's driving back down towards our ball, okay? Mm-hmm. Good. Good. That's what we're trying to work on right there. You feel that cupping in your back wrist right there as you're maintaining that angle? Good. Give me a swing here. Let's give it a small little hit for me, please. See how we're doing. Yep, that's fine. Don't worry about that. Very good. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Makes me think, what the hell have I been doing?
Well, let's not worry about that. Let's just focus on what we are doing. Moving forward. Very good. Look at that, man.
That feels,
That's staying right on plane right there.
it feels like compression right there.
Right?
Still sliding, but
Those will come with time, right? That's going to come with practice and time. But look at the angle that we're hanging on to now. So much better.
so much better.
Yeah, look at your hands. They're over your your left thigh as you're coming through impact. So much better. Where they're kind of at a neutral position where our wing was.
Yeah.
All right. Look at that. Much better. But really good work on driving those hands down. Great job. Okay? You see the difference that we're making there?
100%.
Great. Let's keep going. Doing great.
Wow. That's crazy. Such a simple fix. Man.
Oh man, I can't wait. I want to go out and play golf with you this afternoon.
Holy
man.
shit.
Holy cow, look at that, man. That's a quarter swing and you're hitting it 138 yards. 140 yards.
That's crazy. I'm so like, just the most simple thing. Stick a tee in the butt of your club.
I try to make it as simple as possible.
That's perfect.
So much better on compression there,
Yeah.
buddy. Look where we're at. That's pretty much in a great cone of miss right there,
Yeah.
down the middle every time, pal.
Yeah. I mean, the compression, and I'm not even swinging like 20%. I mean, compression's crazy.
Right now you're hitting your with a 3/4 or a half swing. You're hitting your 8-iron 141 total. So I mean, you don't need any more power or length on your swing.
Right.
Oh, that is so good. Wow, that is it.
That's crazy.
That's it. That's all you need right there. You're fixed.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what to say. It's,
Doing great. Doing good. Jumped on that one a little bit, right?
yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking about, should I wear these thermal pants that I'm wearing under my golf pants later, because I'm sweating my ass off.
Oh. Pretty good if you like them perfect.
Yeah, it's like, did the line stop? No, it's just straight. feels more like fluid, like the swing just feels way more fluid. It's crazy.
Good.
Right?
Face may be just a little bit open. That's okay. Driving that leather foot back down towards our ball. And then releasing our hands. There you go, good. There you go. Give me one more and I want you to take a break. You're starting to kind of go through the drill a little bit. Okay, so we want to kind of practice where you start getting reps and we start to get dingy. Back up, out.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Good. Take a break for a second. Rushing your butt out here.
Yeah, the first 15 felt crazy perfect. Compression and everything.
Yeah, but you know, like anything else, right? We start doing something very good, right? We start to get a handle on it, and then the old mind starts wanting to talk to us.
Yeah.
Hey, let's put this into it. Let's do this. If I pull, no,
Yeah.
no, we got to put him in a box.
Yeah.
Let him be quiet, and just work on what we're doing, and not try to get too much out of it,
Yeah.
right? Where we start to get those other ideas and senses is later on down the road when we've got this move or this idea solidified, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you need to do anything more than the two things that we're working on right now. We don't need to put too much sugar in the cake,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
These two things are going to do a lot of good stuff for you, right?
Believe it.
So turning around our center, number one. Number two, making sure that we're maintaining that wrist angle, or holding our lag is what they call it,
Yeah.
through impact, but not holding it so long that it's detrimental to us, right? I like the idea that once that tee gets to that point and directly at that ball, I'm going to release those hands.
Yeah.
I don't want to have that tee going past that. Then I'm
Yeah.
going to kind of have to figure out some way to back up and get out.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
100%.
Okay.
100%.
So let's go back and start over with the turn drill, and then give you a sense of what we're doing on the other thing. And I will let you go get ready for your round of golf today. Good. Yep. Very good. Okay. Great. Yep. Yep. Great job. Okay. Hold it. Now where do you feel your pressure at?
Honestly, almost balanced.
But do you feel the pressure in your feet where
Oh,
it's at?
you mean where?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
On the inside of your foot? and on
inside,
the,
inside here,
right?
here, and
And do you feel a little tightness in your core area a little bit?
yeah. Oh yeah. for
Okay,
sure.
good. So those
And
are the
locked in here.
those are the feels that we're trying to anchor into right there. Okay?
Okay.
We can't always see what we're doing, but if I can feel that, I know that I'm moving in a closer to the correct position I need to. Not every time I get it right. Not every time you'll get it right.
Yeah.
But we're closer to it, right? Okay? The big thing is, at least for me, it feels like everything is just getting pulled back.
Yeah.
Okay? Nothing is going away from the ball.
Yeah.
Everything is staying right here, and I'm just moving this gate back behind me. Okay?
Yeah. It makes sense.
Okay. Good. Okay? So I want you to do that, 10, 15 minutes a night. If you can do it, once in the morning, one in the evening time, get 2 sessions in if you could.
Yeah.
I think that would be really good. Okay?
Okay.
Find some mirror time if you can, or get the camera out and take
Yeah.
a look at it. That's going to be a big thing for your movement pattern and for your lower back more than anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now the other thing that we want to kind of work on here, my friend, okay, that we talked about quite a bit, and I think this was a big one for us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, was what we do with that T in our grip, right? A very simple little drill, but a very effective drill, correct?
Yeah. Very. Good.
Okay, so, all right, yep, and then right there, release, perfect, okay? Right, big thing is getting you to understand where your release point is, right? Where can I store the energy as long as possible to deliver to the back of the ball,
100%.
okay? Give me about 3 more here. Okay. Any questions on what we worked on today, my friend?
No. Good stuff.
Okay.
Great stuff.
All right.
Got a lot to practice.
You do. You got a little bit to work on, but not much, man. I see some really good results.
I do too.